Another bedroom, at least undercoated. There's not enough paint left to do another finished layer, but there it is. Look at it. There you go. Getting there. I was driving home from a meeting the other night and I suddenly noticed a glowing light on the horizon on the other side of the lake, and it is actually a little bushfire. I went and bought more white paint so I was able to finish another bedroom. So that one has had all its coats of vivid white, and it's done. Since I last looked at the garden, on video at least, you'll see that some of the plants have grown a lot bigger. Quite happy with that. Some of the natives that we planted. The garden's looking a bit scary at the moment. We've got to do a little bit of trimming and whatnot, but it's getting there. This lavender is out of control. We're just working out an irrigation system, so we're getting that all happening. Still haven't got any grass, but it is coming. Just have other things that are more of a priority at the moment, but it is getting there. This is a plant that one of my friends gave me a while ago from her place. She's not really into succulents and that sort of thing, so she gave it to me, and it was looking a little bit sad, but look at this. It's got new little babies growing at the bottom of it. It's looking really healthy, and it's gotten a lot taller, so that's exciting. So not much has changed in here. I'm still parking my car in here for now, but we have managed to add some clear walls into the studio. So what that's going to do, there'll be some sliding doors that go across there, but what they're for is to be able to split the room into two spaces, mainly for air conditioning and heating reasons, because we are going to have two split systems in this space. So if we have doors, it just means that we can control that a little bit better so that we're not heating and cooling the whole space. So you will recall that there was this weird ramp thing here, and it used to go off to this very weird, awkward door that had to open outwards because there was this weird slope of concrete. I don't know whether you can still see it under there, but anyway, it was really weird and awkward. So Dad built this little platform which levels it out, so it's actually at the same level as the rest of the studio. We've also then raised the door level, put in a nice new glass door, which is amazing because it lets lots of light in. That'll all get plasterboard eventually, like we have here, and we've got a sink happening there. It's not actually connected to the water yet, but it will be. So we've got the bench there, hot water service is inside the bench, and Dad's plastered this wall, so it's all gyprocked and looking good. And then the most amazing part, and I'm just going to check for spider webs, because yesterday there were heaps in here and I really hate them. So the most amazing part is this back window door thing. So let me just demonstrate to you how amazing it is. There's the plaster gyprock wall there that he's done. It's a pocket door. So it actually, so this, check this out, it slides into the cavity. Amazing. If you can, then this door here will open like a normal door, right? And then this metal door will just slide out of the way, so that we've actually got like a wall of window. The backyard is still looking as awful as ever. Actually, it was looking good, but then it accidentally got ruined when they came to do the re-stumping because so much dirt got dug out. So the outside still looks scary. Over the school holidays, I was asked to be the judge for this year's Red Tail Gallery art competition. So I had fun going and looking at all of the beautiful artworks that were on display as part of that. It's a local art show, so it's all different types of art, mixed ability, photography, painting, and 3D sculptural work. So it was quite interesting to have a look at what was going on there. And I think I did an okay job of judging the winners. I'm finally getting around to unpacking the 3D printer that I got ages ago. We have two for the artist residency, and this is the one that you might recall from a previous episode was left just out here, and I wheeled it in to just here because it's pretty big and heavy and I didn't know where else to put it. So now I am finally taking it out of the box. I don't actually know how I'm going to get it out of the box. We're going to find out. Might need to try something else. Mum's giving these cupboards a good wipe down because we're going to paint them. We're going to put a metal primer coat, undercoat on them, and then we're going to paint them white. And they're going to go in the studio.
Some popping mix now.
They're out the back.
Oh, you put them out? Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful.
There's a lot going on in here. We've got exactly 1 week from today to have this place ready for a workshop. So the garden expert, aka Auntie Ali, is here and she is doing some more gardening. I won't film you going down the stairs. Look away, everyone. We're still deciding on what colour to paint the outside of the house. I don't think any of those pinks are doing the job. We're still thinking about that, but none of them. This bit of garden is a disgrace. We are still working on that also. You would think since season 1 that we'd done nothing, but we've actually been quite busy. But every time we finish one thing, it creates a new problem. So this is our tip pile. This is not a decorating choice. It is just what's happening right now. And my auntie's been here for a couple of days and she's already gotten stuck back into this garden bed, which you will know from many previous episodes. And she's completely stripped it back, so we've got to try and find something to plant there that doesn't create so much mess and sadness. But yeah, and this metal is left over from where Dad has put in a new door. So this is something that you haven't seen yet. Our new door. If I've got some footage, I'll put in what the door used to look like for you to see that. That will be here if I have it. And yeah, you can see this one's a proper nice door. I finished painting it a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then we're just adding a little bit of trim around it there. Yeah, it's looking good. And then we'll have another step, a proper step, eventually.
Putting some crock into the bottoms of the pot before you put the potting mix in for draining.
Well, we've got plenty of that.
If you don't do that, all your potting mix is just going to drain out of the pot.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be nothing left. So, fortunately, we have a very large supply of something to put into the pot. There's so much of it, I doubt it'll take you forever to ever get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I know.
Really load it up.
Yes, well, we're going to try and spread it out a bit more evenly.
Definitely needs a bit.
But the goal here is that we are getting some geranium cuttings. I wanted mostly red ones, but there's a few sort of neon pink ones there as well. That's all right. And we're just trying to use as many plants that we've already got. The budget for the garden is 0. So we're just getting some cuttings from some geraniums, and we're going to plant them, and I'll grow some in some jars inside as well. And then we'll get some more big pots, and we're trying to make a sort of garden room with pots instead of having to plant into the actual garden. You can see there isn't really much planting space, and then we want to keep a little bit of nice lawn as well, which will be nice eventually. It's been a very dry summer. Okay, momentarily these are going to go from yellow to white. Okay, so you might be able to hear in the background over in that direction is Day of the Dackle, which I do want to go and show you some of that, but we are absolutely flat chat getting the studio ready, because this time next week we're going to run our first workshop. So right now I am about to be painting these doorways because they're open to the elements, so I'm going to paint them all black. So watch this space.